Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. From the title that you see, you can see I already made a video about this, and things are getting very heavy duty these days. No joke. At least one incarcerated California woman pregnant by male inmate identifies as trans, women's group says. The idea that I just have to say this is just kinda weird. You know, it just feels kinda weird. I'm like, how can we consider this freaking normal? California's newly implemented policy of allowing female identifying biological male inmates to be housed in women's prison is proving disastrous for the female prisoner currently housed in the system. According to the feminist organization Women's Liberation Front, WOLF, at least one female inmate in California has been impregnated following the implementation of the policy. That's the only one that we know, right? So I don't even trust organizations anymore, because whenever they say something, there is a policy or a moral they want to protect, but they're not protecting everything. And I'm like, what are you guys on about? So I don't believe it's one, but that's just me. We have now heard from 7 different people inside the CCWF that at least one woman, possible more, told you, is now pregnant after being housed with a male felon who was transferred to a women's prison under the SB 132 the group wrote. Okay, so this is the tweet that they're talking about. Let's go to the comment section. I want to see what the people were saying about this. Leftist politics in action. Yeah. This is against international law, an egregious violation of human rights, and completely legal. Who the heck would consider that legal just to make somebody feel they can identify in a specific way, and they don't consider the other consequences? It's like how that person feels as a human being is more important than the woman that is incarcerated for whatever reason, and now a baby is there because single mother or gangster and strong. And you forget that the mom can only stay with that baby for the next 18 months, and then where is the baby gonna go? Family? If there is a family. If not, who's gonna take care of the baby? Do you see how stupid and it just surprises me. This is horrifying to me. I'm horrified by this. As always, woman dignity and reality is valued miles below the feelings of those who can impregnate us. I just told you, she's identifying the perfect way. Once again, I'm crying for the most vulnerable women in our country. They are being forced into this debate with no voice. The first pregnancy of a female inmate in a woman's prison since California decided to house prisoners by their gender identity rather than their sex earlier this year has been reported amid other reports of female inmates being in a constant state of fear of being raped. For a group of people who like to pretend they care about material reality, you all sure enjoy making obscenities and using incredible real anecdotes to prove them. That's a good point. So back at the article. Our connections tells us that at least 3 of the men have been moved to administrative segregation. The group continued, noting that this is unable to confirm more details due to the health data being private. So they can actually identify as a woman, and they cannot confirm the information because all the information is private. And I remember when I did the first video about this, they said, we are doing research, we check online to confirm that they were identifying in a specific way, right? But that makes me think in a certain way. Wait. That's not right. Because the amount of people that are transgender, they try to do something to identify in a specific way, will never admit that they like women, they're just trying to find men because they feel like a woman. That's a very subjective thing. So the idea that you believe you can just identify it and put a person at the right place, it doesn't make any sense. What you guys have to do is put a camera, and if a transgender keeps watching any woman 24/7 with a penis, or if he wants to shower, they have to be, when you go shower, we need to let the guard you because we have to be sure that the woman is safe. That has to be the point. But nobody cares about them. They only care about transgender identifying the right way. right? That is the sole importance in the situation because it's part of their ideology.
How do you know what's good for me? That's my opinion!
They can't go against the ideology, so they prefer other people suffer to prove that the ideology works in another location. But that location and the baby being built, well, we will find a solution later. Collateral damage. The group is pressuring California, bada beam, Scott Wiener, bada beam, bada boom. When will Scott Wiener, Gavin Newsom, admit to this was a mistake? Gavin Newsom, this dude is a mistake by a standard. He's closing California, but then he's having dinner and you want to trust him with prisoner stuff too? He doesn't freaking care. He just wants to get the positive points. Look, I'm giving transgender people a chance. Yes, and they're having babies too. Good for you. That's a strong, independent woman making babies. Wolf tweeted how many more women need to be raped in the California prisons by men who should have never been there. How many babies born to incarcerated women, mothers, before you hear their cries. The current policies allows any biological male person to request a transfer to a female jail or prison without any question asked. The previous article said they do an intensive background check. I guess they don't do anything because anybody can post a few pictures as a few family member. Yeah, he was kind of weird always. Yeah, dude, well, guess he might be transgender, right? So long as they identify as a woman, even if they're initially jailed or imprisoned for committing violence against... No. This is so stupid. No. No. I'm not laughing because this is funny. I'm laughing because I'm getting nervous. I keep getting these prickles in my arm and twitch because that's what I get when I'm nervous, and it doesn't make any sense. This isn't right. California clearly understands that women being forced to share their space with transgender or female identifying prisoner will inevitably lead to sexual contact. Of course, they have a penis, and in the end, if you're freaking funky horny, it's gonna happen. In prison, not everybody is gay, but they're gonna do something and still say, I'm not gay, I'm just very horny. So that's gonna happen with somebody with a penis too. Consensual or otherwise. And has begun to hand out condoms and emergency to female employees who have been forced to... No. You can't do that. So if a woman is afraid of getting raped, you're gonna give her a condom just in case so you're not gonna get pregnant? What kind of policy is that? No, I'm sure I'm not gonna be a daddy, so hey, let's do this. Daily Wire reported July, women incarcerated in California's largest women prison are describing the condition as a nightmare worst nightmare after the introduction of new pregnancy resource in the Central California Women's Facility. Oh, okay, so they have a pregnancy place like a ward or something. This is like welfare. We're gonna give you welfare so you feel comfortable, so single mom, go have fun. So now they're like, well, we have a medical place that has take care of our baby. So you know what, moms, we're gonna just do this. So if you get pregnant, we'll take care of you. You can stay with the baby for 18 months and after that, we'll see. It might even incentivize certain moms that if the treatment is so horrible, they can actually spend more time with the baby, so they're more incentivized to have the baby because they don't want to be in that prison. You know, it's a medical ward. I'm gonna chill there taking drugs and chill and eat good food because I have to be a mommy and I have to be healthy for my baby. The new resources are a tacit admission by officials that women should expect to be raped when housed in a prison with men where all sex is considered non-consensual by default within the system. So the system considers it's non-consensual and they're not doing anything to prevent it. Well, maybe only the baby. The new poster recently appeared in a medical room outlining the option available to pregnant people. Okay, so they're going all social justice with the world. They don't say woman, no, because we hurt their feeling, right? They just raped somebody. In prison, including parental care, abortion, and adoption. The poster also declares that women have the right to contraceptive counseling and your choice of birth control method by a licensed healthcare provider within 60 to 180 days prior to scheduled release. Wait, prior to scheduled release? Wait. I'm reading this wrong. So if a woman is 5 years in prison, you're telling me anything can happen, and 180 days before or 60 before release, you're gonna give them counseling about birth control methods and choices and contraceptive? That doesn't make any sense. That's like sending a fat person to McDonald's, give him 5 years there, and like the last 180 days you're gonna give advice on how to go on a diet. That is so... Who creates these laws? Since adopting this gangster law, around 300 male prisoners have filed requests to transfer into women's jails in prison, 20 of whom have already been processed. The remaining request has not been rejected and are expected to go through, according to Wolf. Call yourself a woman all you want, she said, but when you have a man with a penis that works as if it was designed to do, that is a problem in a woman's prison group shower room. That's a problem. I don't know what I have to say. Let me know what you guys believe, because my thoughts is this is not something that you can even entertain. Send them back. The only person that I pity is transgender people that look feminine in a male prison. I don't think that's fair either. But if you so care about this ideology of how transgender should be able to identify, and I need to participate as much, I don't think they should participate in a prison as much. Not like that. Especially if in the prison, they are doing exactly what might have been done to them in the other prison. What the heck is happening right now? Imagine if you almost got raped and they sent you to a prison and there you have a transgender man and he rapes you and now you're pregnant. What kind of life are you giving this person? Do you see how unfair it is? And they're still locked up in the same prison for years, who knows? And if they do anything about it, because you're not doing anything about it, she has more time in the same prison. Guys, if you guys want to help these ladies, spread this video, because I think this is one of the weirdest things that I've ever heard in my life. Like, share, subscribe. See you guys next time. YouTube made me a lot more active.
Don't get me wrong, ako sa kita bong. Buta fire na mi blonde, kush hash, purple skunk, criollo, colombici, jam, turloketa, verdeta, welcome.